I think there's a lot to do to even make it to chapter 3. So this will probably definitely be a two-parter plus, but I don't know, and we will see. Okay, so oh, yeah, I bet. Okay. Actually, oh, I'm assuming this is it. Urban legends. Right? Yep. Emily Pope, Paula Blonde. Examination paranormal topics, urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain informed by our own and popularized by our media. We have additionally proved that urban legends can even be artificially in popular culture using our Bureau's made anthology television program. Why do I think it's Bright Falls? Bright Falls, our Bureau made anthology. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination excavates the details. Certain paranatural phenomenons contain clear elements of a popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on blank, a pair of scissors that consumes human blank through two punctures on the blank. These scissors live in the mind of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. All right. I hear people. Hmm. Sure, why not? Okay, so level 4. Unless this is the security unit. Wait. Interesting. Ah, specific security unit. House memory. Urgh. Okay. All right. Yeah, it makes sense. Which is this. Shattered recoil efficiency. Oh. Exclusive to Shatter. Oh. I see. So, I guess we don't have a choice on that one. All right. I think it said left and left. Is this it? Okay. Casper Darling. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signal in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural for the oldest house to them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become reciprocal for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Against agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Oof. All right. Yeah, I love how we're just there all of a sudden now. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Can't find your office? Watch your step. Don't read confidential correspondence. It's not just rude, it's illegal. Interesting. Haha, come here. Yep, more house memory, which we can't do because we don't have clearance. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. Yeah, I hear it, and it's very confusing. Undefined reading. Yeah, I know. All right. Yeah, I feel like that is the correct way. Sure. No, I won't. There's a map. Let me guess. More undefined reading.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Oh. Oh yeah, I can hear them. The word. Huh. Wow, this is getting insane. Anybody else? Travel costs. Alright. Visited the following: Nevada Accommodation, Desert Sun Inn, Big Cat Motel, Starlight Hotel, In and Out, Sleepy Bar Motel, 831, 714. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? For the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power during these little whiskeys in my ritual. All right. Huh. Oh, yeah, definitely can't do that. Yep. And I think people are dead. Yay, death. Alright, I think they're done. Alright, let's see. Oh. I didn't realize. His barrier. Director by order of Emily. Okay. So, I guess we got that automatically. Field research on his entity, his barrier, confidential. The his resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. His barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. Destroy the his entities in the area. The resonant fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of his resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of his resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considered by the hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file for full report. Yep, more assets that I don't have. Yeah, fungus, neat. That's interesting. All right. AWE 48 event date June 23rd, 2017, Havana, Cuba. Ooh, so altered world events. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Blank deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported, though through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by an intense pressure in the air. This lasted for blank minutes. No visual phenomenon was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After formally I.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. Oh, I see. I love that the bathroom is unlocked for some reason. Oh. Oh! Oh no! I can really destroy stuff, can't I? Stable area. Alright. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, the area stability has been downgraded to yellow. Green is stable, yellow possibly orange high likelihood, and red frequent unanticipated. Go figure. Actually, just for craps and giggles, is there anything in the woman's bathroom? Oh. Okay. All right, and how are we doing? 21 minutes. Dead letters. Nice. Oh, wonderful. Machine God. Dead letters. I don't even know what dead letters are yet. Alright. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will control or contain God. But not the God you know, or the ones anyone knows. A new God. The machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how to on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Oh, okay. Okay. You do that. All right. Oh, cool. Control point. This must be why it's dark? Yep, this must be why it was dark. Navigate through the communications department. Okay. I do like how I can get from point A to point B, but... Yep, I knew that already.
Communications. We're on the right track.
You'd hope, but no.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Yeah, that used
Stolen
to
by our
mean
friends at
something.
the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us.
Oh.
It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Oh my god, a cup. I mean, to be fair, though, these are amazing. We're gonna watch it again, though.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80
Because I like this
kilobytes.
one better.
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but
Of course.
exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops.
Oops.
Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air.
I love
To
that.
date,
Oops.
We've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
I thought he threw it, honestly. Okay, let's see. Ah. Right, because it was dark at one point. A singing fish. Oh, it's another dead letter. Okay. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folks to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. Flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says a lot of cuss words. The devil got my house because of the fish. You gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. I think you're screwed. Alright, so I'm gonna guess this. I didn't do it. Yep, must be this one. Dead president. Oh, for the love of God. To whom it may concern, I'm being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have a great dead man telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. I mean, that is pretty messed up. I'm not gonna lie here. Oh. Okay. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversion starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Boltware. Oh. Oh, that's disturbing. Did it just say the flesh of kids? What the... A poop head?
Missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back.
Did she go get milk too?
I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
That sounds wrong. Please don't look at me like that. Oh. Oh God, there's more than just one. Oh my goodness, this is disturbing.
Hey, Meg, what's wrong?
My mom's dead.
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened?
I don't know. They blacked it out.
It's like the director says, confidential and
during our undertaking. Oh.
The director's a poophead. A dirty,
Run, fart person.
Dad says my mama went
Okay.
missing in actions. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
You know, she's got a hole in her chest, it looks like. That's not the dark place thing, right? Am I missing one? It's gotta be this, right? Yep, dead letter approving. Alright, greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connection or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the unanswered ones allow us insights into the unknown and perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters from any information or suspected connection to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into the dead letters. Okay. So what's in the last room? Oh, part of the other room. Gotcha. Okay, there's that. Yep, more memories that I can't get to. Okay. Wow, that looks, welcome to the comms department. We are here to help. Well, that's awesome. Nice.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Ooh, a health boost. Yeah. Holy crap. That is violent. Yeah, it's out to murder me. Well, that's interesting. Nope. Nuke can be bound. Wonderful.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed.
Interesting.
The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings?
Maybe.
I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Okay. Well, that's cool, I suppose. Oh, well, that's cool. I mean, yeah, I could have moved it, but I just decided no. Yeah, I like that. That's awesome. The hiss noise is burrowing into our astral plane secret base. You must stop, mute them, Director. Right. Paranatural powerhouse. Obtain the launch ability. The antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
You were gone. Cut off.
Sorry.
I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Neat. Okay. Yeah. Nice. I need to destroy 50 of them. Nice. You're a dick. That is very dangerous. Yeah. Screw off. I need to hit 50 of you guys, so... Until that, I'm not going to use the gun. I will use the gun, but apparently it's good against shields, and that's going to be amazing when the time comes. Alright, so let's see what we got. Alright, objects of power. Floppy disk. Okay. 3/11/1974. Dang. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose materials. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era launch codes. That explains a lot, though. When bound, the object allows particles to telecate and lift materials and throw it a short distance. The object is currently bound to blank for research purposes. Background. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in blank by agents, and with the CIA, the diskette contains launch codes to missiles believed to be reserved for use against. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing compartmented hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was relinquished by agents the next day. Interesting, though. Oh. All right. Oops. Ouch. His demolition expert. All right. Field research on his entity, his corrupted demolition expert. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimension with distinct physics law, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. His demolition experts are the only observed His variants to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track entities. Once filled, marking them as a threat whose termination should be prioritized. Yep. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who are trained specifically for its use. What does this tell us about the behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. His entity, his corrupted Ranger. The Rangers of the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. His corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. His Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructions. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. His Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by shields of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it further? Yep, refer to file, blah, blah, blah. Yes, please. More house memories, go figure. Oh no, I have bad ideas with that. Book Club Samson. Book Club notes from Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around, almost like a catchphrase, got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and gun space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring plants like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using these brainworms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots, sign me the gup. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. 2 of 5. Ugh. All right.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
I mean, that does work. I mean, that's good to know, I guess. Shattered projectile boost. Yep, exclusive to Shatter. Alright. Awesome. Undefined reading, which obviously I can't do anything about. Oh. Reinformation campaign summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns make the public much less likely to. So an AWE behind us and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring and... Okay. What about when we get here? Oh. Okay. Alright. Proper distribution of lockdown types. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, officially locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the director override and maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once. The threat has been neutralized, or B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directional override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant to stay the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understands how this mess all works, okay? Marshall. All right. Nice. Is he dead? Energy boost. Oh, nice. Oh, first class Coleman. darn it. I can't help it. I have to do this because I need the kills. Well, that's good at least.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mail room.
I don't know if these stay gone or not. I guess they must. I mean, it just kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Because all I want to do is take out the enemies, and I can't. Because I'm trying to get 50 kills. Nice. Yep. I mean, I guess that's good, but... Well... Alright. Hidden trend. Oh. Well, they never said I had to... I just had to finish them with it. Nice. A lot of it's shattered, whatever. But yeah, I only died because... Which sucks. I guess what I should do is, shoot them when it gets down, but I don't know. System security evaluation confirmed data breach. Summary. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file, which contains portions of various I saw that. Dr. Darling, investigators were able to track the user through their IP address. The following are the confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Sturges, Rubens Najera, Artoka, Alright, these individuals are in the breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Ah, cool. Once I get 50, I'm basically going to go back to shooting. I'm not lying. I'll use the shielding when it's needed. Okay. Clearance level 1. Awesome. All right. Oh. Strange collection. Collect 40 collectibles.
Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today,
Sure.
friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in
SuspiciaCon.
The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed.
Oh.
Inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed.
Oh.
It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
Weird.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange.
Strange. Okay.
Explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is
Like
possessed.
Bleem?
Remember, dear listeners,
Ghostbusters 2?
when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
That's kind of cool. All right, let's check it out here, though.
You're listening to America.
Yeah, we're not going to listen to it again, though. That is a long one. Yeah, there's a lot of noises. That's not creepy at all. Ooh, launch efficiency. Negative 9% or a health boost. I like the launch since we're trying to get to 50, especially right now. Oh, okay, sure. Weird going on there, but it happens. Just kind of waiting to see what this song is. Yeah, it's kind of cool, though. Stocks and ballerinas live at the oldest house. Friday night. Does that say bring your own underwear? Oh, own drink. Huh. It's fine, I'm done. Neat. A hole in a room is a hole in you. Weird. All right. What's this? Oh, another clearance level 1.
This must open the door.
So I got 2 clearance number 1s then. All right, before we continue with that. All right. Let's do this. Oh, that's not weird at all.
They can fly now. Great.
Well, at least one of them can. That's fine. Okay, come on. Yeah, because they said don't even bother shooting at him. Oh, that's not good. Hiss elevated.
He'll be back.
Okay. Field research of hiss. All right. Yep. Confidential. His elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competence. Observe in Bureau, para, whatever. Some prefer to change their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the His elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some His elevated have been seen levitating while strapping into chairs. Is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording and parapsychology. How are they able to use paranormal abilities? Is it possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption? It's also worth considering that the Hiss residents can identify and express latent paranatural abilities in the individuals. Oh, yeah, cool.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
In the north west, so over here somewhere. Oh, thank God I can't pick up dead bodies because that would just be insane. Is this it? Tea time. Yep. All right, Federal Bureau of Control. Hey, Malcolm. Yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about the Tennyson report? Apparently, there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday, Jim. Wait, did it say on the west? West. So that'd be over this way, I think. You know, honestly, I don't know which way is west, so that's gonna be fun. No. Duh. I don't want to know. Well, maybe this is right. Maybe this is it. Yeah, but summary. Oh God, but summary. All right. A spat of disappearances was traced. Oh, wait. This is AWE 17. 23rd 92, Montana. Home in the city of Butt, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at which had been connected to a total of blank disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled a light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house blank days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butt home's closet disappeared during this incident. Okay. That might be this.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God
A noise gun?
Examine them first. Honestly,
okay.
Alternating would show up inside a U.S. embassy. Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier
to what?
Are you still recording this?
Yes. Well, Tomei kind of sounded like a dick, so yeah.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S.
All right, and I'm guessing this is the other one.
Roberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Oh, I see. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. So you're Alberto. Interesting. All right.
The hiss got him.
Yep. The hiss did get him. More undefined reading, too.
The hotline can't be far now.
You'd think since you hear it, but... Energy recovery. I see. Well, we don't need another one, so let's deconstruct it. Hotline chamber. All right. I think this is a good place to leave it because there is still a lot to do, and I don't think I'm going to finish this in one go. So we'll go ahead and leave it here. And when we come back, we'll explore the hotline chamber, hopefully find the phone, and, you know, get to where we need to go. But I'm liking the game so far. It does have that Alan Wake-esque gameplay, and I love reading this stuff because of how connected I am with Alan Wake. But anyway, until next time.